going on, guys? Hope all is well. We're going to tap in for our Wednesday live. As you can see by the title, I am coming in with a couple of downloads. But as always, we're going to pull cards and see what's specific to this energy, this congregation today. So let me remember, where do we start? Where do we begin? Somebody could feel overwhelmed by all the things that they want to say and they don't know where to start. So you could find it really hard to interpret what somebody's saying or how somebody's saying it. It could be because they're overwhelmed and have been sitting on a lot of these thoughts, feelings, opinions, and could just be overwhelmed by how it's like almost like think of like a Coke can. When it gets shaken enough, eventually it has to burst, right? And we were talking a lot about emotional suppression in last week's session. So a lot of people could be bursting at the seams and feeling a little bit overwhelmed and not know where to start or how to communicate. What's the best way? What are the words? So that could just be needing to temper some of that overwhelming feeling. But anyways, the downloads. So the first download was somebody's ready to take the initial step. Now, this was so exciting. Okay? There's also another energy that I didn't put in the title. There's only so much we can fit, but I do want to channel that as well. There's two really beautiful energies that are palpable in the collective at this time. One of them is the collective taking this initial step. So that's that Aries first house of self, being in the leadership position, taking the responsibility and really being the leader of your future, the outcome, what you want to happen. Yes, you know, not all of it is in your control, but what is, you are taking the reins of. So good job, collective. A lot of people are going to be taking the initial steps to launch businesses, the initial steps to healing some real dark shit. Maybe it's your first therapy session. Maybe you're investing your first $5,000 in some equipment or some materials, okay? But it's not about the materials. It's about the initial step that you're taking as an investment into a talent, skill, ability, dream, desire. This is how we manifest. This is how we don't keep it all in theory. This is how we don't keep it all as a fantasy, right? So this is really, really good, okay? If this is surrounding, I'm really getting the initial steps to healing. Now, collective, this could be individually where you're starting to look within, you're taking the initial step and whatever that step looks like to you. I don't want to start listing out things because it's different for everybody and I don't want people to feel like they have to fall into a particular, way of healing. It's really unique between you and God. You can take tools that are around you, but you're going to still have to work that through on your own with your creator, prime source, most high, ancestors, guides, and guardian angels. Of course, you're never really alone, but I also feel like externally people are taking the initial steps to bring healing with other people that they have fractured relationships with. So this is instead of just throwing the baby out with the bathwater, instead of saying, you know what, it's not worth it. People are saying it is worth it and I do want to heal this and I don't want this to be like this. This is with their children. They're grown children. Some of you guys are estranged from grown children and you're going to put your ego to the side to take the initial step to bridge that gap, to be in communication. Some of you are like, my kid just had a kid and I haven't seen my child and I haven't seen my grandchild and I haven't talked to my own child in years. Some of you guys are going to take the initial step. For some of you, your child's going to take the initial step because they're now a parent and they want to bridge that gap and they feel they need you in a different way. Can you see how they need you? Can you see where your presence is necessary? Can you love yourself enough to receive this love, this initial step to bridge the gap, to bring healing to your family for some of you? Some of you guys are going to plan what looks like an intervention. I'm not saying it's that is a really specific message. Somebody tries to bring a group of people together to like save or help or intervene in somebody's like self-sabotage. It turns into like a family brawl or like it gets really nasty. Whoever organized that, please don't throw away your healing cap. Please don't self-implode and say, I tried and I fucked up, it's my fault. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. A big part of healing is triggering. Okay? For some of you, you literally trigger something and then you feel bad because of what happens. The truth is going to do that shit. So you're all like, oh my God, I fucked up. And the divine's all like, slow clapping. Great job. Thank you. Because they've been orchestrating the tower. Now that also comes into the message of perfect timing. Some of you guys don't understand what divine timing is. I'm just going to share with you my interpretation, very basic understanding of what divine timing is. This is somebody, myself, who's really struggled to release timing, trying to control it, trying to read on it. So if you book a personal reading with me, 9 times out of 10, I will not refer to time other than past, present, and future. Okay? Perfect timing, divine timing to me, alignment, beautiful. Yes. Divine timing to me is when you surrender to the timing of the universe with the understanding that it is a power greater than you and understands why then, now, or the later might be a better time. Maybe you're putting your ego aside to say, maybe my small little peanut brain doesn't see everything that the universe might have that is serendipitously butterfly effect involved in what I'm asking for, everything that might be required in that one simple ask or wish that you're throwing out to the universe, which isn't so simple and it's not so easy, and it takes a lot of alignment and serendipity and support from, the universe and alignment and all this shit. So please put your ego enough to the side to surrender to divine timing, only to relish in the gratitude of it being perfect. Perfect. A lot of us deviate from the path because we said something was supposed to happen now. And we don't trust. The devil pulls enough people off of their path just because of lack of patience, which is why it's a virtue. It's so important. You're going to curve enough of the devil's fucking tricks just because you were patient. You when you feel it, you know it's real. Your ancestors, your guides, your guardian angels, Creator, Prime Source, Most High is always communicating with you what is in your best interest for your evolution, growth, not just for you, for your whole bloodline. That you don't need to be a tarot reader. You don't need to have cards. You don't need none of that. I know people with some, I'm not even you can't speak on that. You see how God made me not do it? Like I couldn't even and that's been happening a lot. Just like me trying to catch myself. Like, just be quiet. Anyways, so if you catch me doing that, it's because I'm just trying to, get good at that. Anyways, so that was on divine timing. We're good on that. Hey fam, wagwan guys. Hope you're having a good week so far. Like I said, these messages are either in support of the week you just had or the week that's coming. Either way, an opportunity for us to congregate and, share energy and support each other through energies. You see it? Anyways, the next message was, don't let your haters have more faith than you. This message is about the real spiritual warfare. We broke this down on Patreon. So if any of these downloads resonate with you, you can gain more content surrounding these energies over on Patreon/Queen Cup. Okay. This is about spiritual warfare. Those that have been with the tribe for a while already know we broke this down, but it's coming up again because this is a test of faith. This is judgment energy. This is coming to the end of these karmic cycles and embarking in new ones. But a lot of people, one of the lesson plans on that wheel of fortune that was necessary to be completed and understood before progressing on to new cycles of learning was, is faith, right? We've talked about faith, having more faith, what happens when we don't have faith, all that shit, right? Faith is also a weapon in the 5D realm. And I'm going to explain to you my vision of this and my understanding of this and how I spiritually fight things before I ever have to deal with them in the 3D. When somebody, how do I explain this in a way that doesn't create fear-mongering? If your faith is a currency with the universe, and you've got faith in your hand, and your hater has faith in their hand, meaning your hater has faith. They're going to God and saying, I have faith that that person, that collective, is going to fail. They're going to crash and burn. They ain't shit. They'll never have love. They'll never have happiness. There's people who have faith that certain things are going to turn out the way they think it should for you. I'm telling you right now, collective, you better have more faith than them. Because if not, we know what faith is a currency. The universe will absorb that. People can will things on you because they believe in it more than you do. So yeah, they could have used their willpower and their faith to make something happen for them, but there are a lot of people who ain't using their will and their faith to make something good happen for them. They are using their will and faith to see people fall into the hole that they are stuck in so they don't have to deal with that alone. It's crabs in a bucket. There's a lot of people that want you to fall in the same hole as them so they can use you as a ladder to get the fuck out of it. You believe me when I tell you that? Collective, you have to have more faith in your future, your happiness, your freedom, your success. You have to believe in it more. You have to. And I'm bringing it to you this way so it's not about like, oh, I have faith. Your survival relies on it. For some of you, it's more severe than others. For some of you, your job relies on it. There are people who want you not just to not get the raise, not get the job. They want you to get fired. This is your livelihood, collective. What you use to pay your fucking bills. People want you to lose that and have you out on the fucking street, eh? Some of you don't have that energy coming towards you. Some of you do. And this message is for those of you that are dealing with that energy. Do not now start using your faith and your willpower to manifest in their life. Nothing to go on for them. That's karma enough. You need to stay 10 toes and have more faith in your success than these people have faith in your downfall. Don't let them manifest nothing in your life. That is the real spiritual witchcraft fucking shit going on right now, you know. Because witchcraft is a lot of things, eh? The lies people tell and all the ways people get attacked because of it. That's witchcraft, bro. That's dark magic. So how do you fight that? Being honest, having integrity, staying 10 toes on your morals and values in the face of the devil itself, having more faith in a better tomorrow. Okay? That's what prayer is. I hope you felt that. Because we're not going out like that, collective. Okay, so we're going to pray on that. All right? And then we're going to get into this, okay? Creator, God, Prime Source, Ancestors, Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now, please allow me to communicate clearly with the collective all the messages that are in our greatest good, surrounding our material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to us, our personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Creator, God, Prime Source, Ancestors, Guides, Guardian Angels, for everything you do for me and the collective on a regular. All the healing energy, the support, the love, the guidance, and the protection. We are nothing without it, and we are nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High, forever and ever. Amen. Okay, the Seven of Cups, this is playing off the message from last week. It came sideways. Okay, so we'll see more about that. Let's see what else, though. We're going to use the big-ass deck. Happy birthday to the Cancerians in the building, even though we're all the signs. But shout out to the people. Shout out to all the people in the collective who had to do a lot of work this year with the 4th house in Cancer. Okay? Whether you consider yourself a Cancer sun sign or not, that's the mother archetype. Whether those are your wounds, your needs, your memories, your experiences, that's the mother archetype. That's emotions, that's cardinal emotions, that's the ocean. Okay? Cancer season has a gift for you. I'm seeing the pearl in the oyster. It's a gift for all that digging, showing you it's worth it. And never be afraid to go out in the water. I just saw, what is that voice? It's the voice of power. You see, that person's triggered by my voice because they don't feel like they have one, and they go in spaces that they don't feel like they can exert their voice and gain the dominance that they need to get what they want. That's not my problem. That's the projection and the mental illness that everybody is dealing with who is trying to awaken and heal. I'm going to respond for that, man. My haters are examples. They're here because God brought them here to make an example out of them. Hey, Amber. Hey, Anna. Hey, David. Chicago in the building. Oh, my God. Now all I'm hearing is the intro. Benny the Butcher dropped, what is it, Summer 25? And the summer will haunt you for the rest of your life. Oh my God, the intro is so creepy. I love it. Shout out Benny. I don't know if Benny's from Chicago. I don't think so. They can't make more of an asshole than I have. Love you, boo. Thank you, Taisha. When your shadow checks. My shadow's come a long way. I'm really proud of it. Anyways, let's see what else. The Lover's in reverse. That's Gemini energy. Why is it in reverse? Oh, wow. Look at the initial step, collective. Look at the initial step. Can you see it? Can you see the horse taking the initial step? Wow. And it's the Chariot in reverse and the Lovers. Oh, this is an initial step. All this means, you see this major arcana here? Because I knew it. The Eight of Swords. This is what somebody has to overcome in order to take the initial step. Why is it all fuzzy? Camera dirty, I think. Is that a little better? Somebody has to overcome all of the fear of lack of success that holds them back, right? Because if you're afraid of failure, you're not going to push yourself in a position to maybe experience it or maybe not, or maybe experience more success than you ever have. The illusion of fear stops people from pursuing success. Did I say that right? Yeah, the illusion of fear stops people from pursuing success. And it's the ego that is afraid to fail because the ego interprets it as a failure. The authentic self interprets it as a lesson learned. Better equipped. Next time around, let's keep going. Your authentic self has no quitting sense. It's your ego that goes, no, I don't know, because it's so fragile, right? It's so fragile. Can't be put in a position to crack the ego at all, where your higher self's like, I don't give a fuck. I've got scrapes on my knees. I've got fucking my elbows are fucking crushed from learning how to ride a bike. Imagine your ego was like, oh my God, I fell and I'm embarrassed. You would have never learned how to ride a bike. You would have never learned how to drive a car. You would have never learned how to do shit. And a lot of people ain't learning how to do nothing other than what they already went through the karmic cycle to learn. So are you the master of one, or are you the master of many? And that's up to you. You don't have to be the master of many, but your soul has the capacity to be a master of many things. So yes, this initial step. I'm also seeing Somebody could be taking the initial steps legally. This could be to get a divorce. This could be to like separate from somebody. Somebody feels trapped, but it was an illusion. So they're taking the initial step to free themselves, essentially. When everything around them was maybe perpetuating this idea of you can't, you can't, you can't. But somebody went through the energies we talked about last week and saw that the devil was telling them there was only one option when there was other options. And somebody saw that and they're taking the initial step in another direction. This is a direction of freedom. Okay, let's see what else. We're going to use some Lenormand. Something about a vehicle. Somebody's riding dirty. Somebody doesn't have like their papers for their car. I heard somebody say, I'm going to risk it. Somebody's going like on a decent journey without like registration papers. Maybe it's coming in because I'm supposed to tell you like that's not necessarily the greatest idea. I don't know. Or somebody's driving your car that isn't licensed. I don't know. I don't want to go down there. There's something about a vehicle, though. Somebody might regret giving somebody a vehicle to borrow, or something like that. I don't know. Somebody might be like, it was like a whole fuck up. Yeah, be careful lending your vehicle to somebody. That might not end well. Okay? All right, so the 3 cards we have so far, and then the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, again, there's something about this full moon here. There's something about this full moon that's going to be quite impactful. It could be anything, but there's something you're going to remember this full moon because of certain things that transpired around it. Like, it's going to mark in your mind. From whenever you watch this video, the next full moon occurring, something is going to happen that is going to mark in your mind the remembrance of this particular full moon. It might even trigger you like want to go and look up what kind of moon was it. Like, what about, why this full moon? What was its impact on me? Why was it so impactful on me? And you might research and actually like find out more information. But somebody identifies something that occurs with death energy. It's very impactful. It's a change. Like years from now, you'll be like, this time it was a full moon. You're attributing something to the full moon. There's also the Knight of the Heart here with the 5 of Wands. This is about unconditional love here. This is about being open to experiencing this and not shutting the opportunity out by not allowing your true authentic self to shine. So for example, some of you guys are struggling to communicate some of your boundaries, some of the things you don't like to maybe a romantic partner. The problem is you're not putting yourself in a position for the love to grow, Knight of Cups to Queen of Cups, because you're not allowing this person to unconditionally love you and tell you like, I'm cool with that. Or those boundaries are like mine too. That works for me. You're anticipating rejection. Somebody's anticipating rejection, and it's stopping them from actually experiencing the opposite, which is unconditional love. Remember, we are evolving from love, the love vibration, by incorporating the truth vibration, which then evolves us to the unconditional love vibration, which I believe everybody refers to as the 144 vibration. And I believe there's a lot more than 144,000 people who've achieved the 144 vibration, or who is going to be so lucky to be in a relationship that is a reflection of the 144 vibration, meaning in an intimate partnership with somebody who unconditionally loves them and vice versa. I'm sorry, I just don't. Maybe 1,000 years, not even, never, ever. I feel like it's an energetic vibration. It's a frequency. It's not an opportunity for people to be more special than everybody else. Those are my thoughts. I don't know. You know what it is? I have an aversion to feeling special. So of course I'm not going to let any of you motherfuckers feel special. The chosen ones. Because I don't view myself that way. And maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe I need to see myself as being the chosen one. And then the people who see themselves as the chosen one need to incorporate my concept of being the one to choose to be. Anyways, yeah, some of you guys, this is like a confrontation that might result in some kind of relocation. If it's not from your home, it could be from a particular workplace or a social setting. So somewhere you go to socialize, you might not go there anymore because of some kind of confrontation that occurs. Or maybe there's somebody that you don't particularly like who starts frequenting this place. Okay? I also see somebody's going through a hard time and somebody opens up their house to them. Somebody says, you can stay with me. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, it's so nice outside and pink. I love when the sky is that pretty color. It's like you can't even get paint. I feel like people spend like generations trying to match the paint to the sky. Like I live somewhere now where I can see the sky and all the beautiful colors of it, and I just feel like artists spend generations trying to match the colors the sky can make. I would love an outfit in these colors. Anyway, let's see what else. I'm kind of hot. It was kind of cool with all the rain. Now it stopped raining and I'm feeling hot in this sweater. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go on, because I'm not going to push myself through the discomfort. No. The reading's not lame, friend. Their fucking life, okay, is lame. And they're here because it's lit. Justice, the Four of Pentacles. This is this person. Who's saying it's lame here? This is this person. Like if we could see inside their life, this is actually what it would look like. So don't pay them any mind. Anyway. Oh wow, somebody feels really stupid for letting somebody go. Look at that. Somebody could even have people making fun of them, or these people are trying to cheer this person up, but they are like trying to socialize and act like everything's okay, but like it's obvious they're depressed. And it's because somebody left. This could even just be like, it doesn't have to be like the end of a relationship. This is somebody who's like moved, or this is somebody who's no longer working where you work anymore. And you're like, I'm surrounded by these people I can't stand. This was the only person. Like this could have been somebody you were actually friends with, even though you work together, and they're not going to work here anymore. So now you just feel like you're surrounded by a bunch of fucking like people you would never interact with outside of the workplace. So you're feeling maybe a little bit lonely. Ever since somebody's gone, you could have felt a little bit lonely. This could also be the energy of missing someone. Or this could be anxiety about somebody leaving. Somebody could be going on like travel for a long period of time and somebody's feeling anxious about that. Somebody knows they're going to miss somebody. Justice speaks of equal reciprocity. Oh, somebody could feel like the lack of equal reciprocity is the reason why somebody walked away, and this is justice. Like somebody's realizing like somebody walking away is fair. They deserve better, which is exactly what they go and find, because here is the Nine of Cups. Remember, you walk away from the Seven of Cups. Right? Even though no matter how sad and hard it is, how disappointed you are, you walk away with a mustard seed of faith that you can have better. But collective, you might have people around you that have faith that there isn't better there for you. That can pull your energy to go back to the seven. I'm telling you, this is energetic warfare. People can manifest in your life. People can pull your energy in directions you don't want to go, collective, using your lack of faith and self-love, the lies you tell, which makes it easy for you to believe the lies of others. Okay, the more honest you are with yourself and others, the harder it is to swallow the bullshit and the lies of other people. It feels uncomfortable. It feels like a foreign energy in your space, because it is, because you don't lie to yourself. Okay, you're not lying to other people. So it is a foreign energy. So you will be able to identify it better. But how can you identify all the lies when they're mixed up with all your lies? It's so hard now. It gets so difficult, doesn't it? Crypto. The sarcasm. I feel like you're laughing at my sarcasm. Hey, Kay. Hey, Cassie. Thank you for the donation. He's so needy. Croissants. Oh, shit. This live is hitting. Yes, that's what I love to hear. I want to hug you for 2 reasons. Oh, yeah? Javon, Wagwan, Amber. Hey, Kay. I was gonna say, yeah, hey, Kay. Ellie. Oh, thanks, Aunt. Welcome to the live. Ooh, the Page of Swords in reverse. With the Queen of Cups in reverse. And the King of Wands upright with the Ace of Cups. Oh, shit. Okay, some of you guys pulled back your energy from somebody and they're not having it. Like, look at the King of Wands. That's the type of person that ain't having it. Like, some of you guys are like, okay. For some of you, if you're casually dating, there's somebody who like dominates the competition. So you could have been dating people and then you meet somebody and this person completely like dominates the competition. For some of you, this is somebody who's going to bring to you that they want to be exclusive. You could have been thank you for the donations, starting to date somebody and like not be monogamous yet. So you're still dating, like it's clear, like it's known, but you're spending time and you're going out and whatever. Somebody could be making it clear like there is no more of that. Okay. Somebody doesn't want somebody to be open. This King of Wands doesn't want this Queen of Cups to be open to anybody else but them, but it looks like the Queen of Cups isn't even open to them either. Why is the Queen of Cups so miserable? Why? I'm not. I'm happy. Let me stop. Let's see why the Queen of Cups energy, which is also Cancerian energy, is in reverse. Some of you, Cancer energy is going to have its way with you because you've been avoiding Cancer energy. You haven't been working with Cancer energy. Okay, it's the opposite energies that we acknowledged at the beginning of the reading when we hailed up everybody in Cancer season. For some of you, Cancer season is going to get in your ass. But you've been avoiding Cancer energy, the Great Mother, the Cardinal Water energy. You better know how to swim. Better know how to swim. They need to make me illegal. That's what they need to do. Oh, the Emperor with Temperance, eh? Yeah, eh? Shout out all my Toronto people. I sounded so Toronto. Okay, there's a lot here. So we've got the Empress, the Emperor with Temperance, and the Four of Wands. Divine timing. It's perfect. And if you put your ego to the side, you'll see why your timing wasn't best. Why even though you were trying to make something happen, it wasn't working because this was always the plan. They weren't just supporting whatever the fuck you want. I already told you guys when it comes to your guides, guardian angels, okay? Some of them are designated to you, and then some of them are designated to the path. You leave the path, you lose them. For some of you, you're feeling sad about wrapping up karmic cycles because there are guides there's guides, ancestors, and guardian angels that aren't following you on the new karmic cycle. There are other kin that need help coming off of that one. They're not following you. You have other ancestors and kins that are waiting to come into union with you and welcome you on that new timeline, and they will not come off of it. They wouldn't have come into union with you no other way other than your evolution. Guys, I'm gonna have to put on a t-shirt. I can't. I'm literally sweating. The humidity, now that the rain's done, it's like I can't. What's the Emperor saying? The Emperor is very defensive. the emperor, some of you guys have like a lot of like people coming up against you. A lot of people may be threatened by your dominance, threatened by what you have, trying to take what you have from you, trying to maybe like you feel like people are plotting on your position, on your job. It's like an energy of feeling like I have to protect myself because there's people who want what I have that aren't willing to go out and earn it themselves, says the emperor. Like the emperor knows that there's people who are never going to go out there and earn it themselves. They are literally programmed and have the emotional capacity and mental competence to only go after what other people achieve. That is the epitome of self-loathing. That's why God doesn't punish theft the way we feel theft should be punished, because of what the reflection of theft is. You genuinely believe you are so worthless that only the people you steal from can generate. The copycat, that's so sad. You don't love yourself enough to be you. You only see admiration outside of yourself. That's sad. Theft of my happiness. Nobody can steal your happiness. You can sell it though. You can trade it. You can lose it. You can abandon it. You can be ungrateful for it and squander the shit only to beg it back. Don't be so weak. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but empower yourself more. That's how I should have said that. I'm sorry, there's nothing weak about you. This path ain't a game, and it ain't for the weak of heart. Hickeys for the queen. Oh my God, I haven't had a hickey in so long. The last guy I dated tried to put hickey me. I'm like, you? You're dumb bitch. Oh my God. Okay, the emperor again. Okay, so the emperor wants our attention. Okay, so what? Oh my God, the emperor knows how to suck the air out of a room. All right, the emperor literally came out to clarify itself. Thank you for the donation, the emperor literally. So let's see what the emperor wants to say. Someone has unmet needs. Okay. Some of you guys could be like sexually, we outgrew each other. Okay, some of you guys could have went to a particular person for your needs, whatever these needs are. And I feel like you've outgrown either the need or the person and are seeking elsewhere to have a need fulfilled. Or you have outgrown the need itself. This could be like a toxic need, like an addictive need, if that made sense. Monday, July 10th. Okay, I'm seeing July 10th, 7th, 14th. Okay, the first 12 days of July are going to be very intense for some of you, and then there's a particular Monday that's coming up in the next 12 days that is going to have some kind of significance here. Oh my God, it's fucking hot. I gotta put on the fan, guys, I'm sorry. Woo! Never again, and allow for time and space. For some of you, you want to pursue something. Oh no, somebody's doing, oh, I get it. I get it. This is the patient thing again. This is the perfect timing. You see, people think everybody wants what they want right now until they get it. And now they're complaining. A lot of people want a man right now and don't want to wait for the motherfucker to get divorced. Right? A lot of people I want money, I want a promotion right now, and they won't do the year and a half to get the big promotion and the big fucking opportunity to actually build some fucking, what do they call it in the workplace? I knew the actual technical term. I used to be a recruiter. Back in my corporate days, I used to be I recruited for accounting, finance, and admin. And then I did some marketing, recruitment. I'm not going to say the firms that I worked for because we're not cool like that no more. They know who they are. The hair flip, yeah, I just washed it. Just want somebody to talk about this journey. I be talking to spirit all day. He has to be sending love and blessings from Puerto Rico. Hey! I love when you guys hail up your ends. Rapport, credibility. Jamaica in the building. You done, Noah? Yes. Okay, any messages before we wrap up? And then we'll pull an oracle. We'll wrap up with the oracle as usual. Tenure. Thank you. Thank you. I love Angel Gang. Yes, it was tenure. Get the likes up. Yeah, I like the video, guys, when you can. So it circulates to the tribe and they know we're here. And even if they don't make it into the live, they can at least see the replay. 5 of Cups. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, somebody, oh my God. For some of you, somebody really wishes, somebody has some serious regrets for how they made themselves unavailable. It's like a hard lesson. It's like somebody realizes now what they really want now that they've made themselves unavailable for it when it arrived. I try to tell you guys, no, everybody's like, oh, your blessings can't miss you. Of course they can't, but you also don't have to take them. You can abandon them. You can drop them. You can ruin them. You can all these things. It's so ignorant to think that, or else we wouldn't be here in Tarot land. Like if that's how it went, we wouldn't even be here. What the fuck would we even be complaining about? It's not an Aquarius, is it, Angela? Oh my God. Rising vibrations, thank you. Voodoo work. Okay, what? Looks so pretty. Thank you. Wagwan the Hermit. Trill Spill. Yes, Rashad. Or Rad Sad Soul. I just named you. You're Rashad. My glasses, I can't. I love your ring. Thank you. It's really taken a beating here in Jamaica, man. Holy shit. But it's stand the test of time. I'll be calling you soon. What? Santana! Girl, just plan the Tanzania retreat so we can come. I'll launch the Jamaica one. You just got to get the Tanzania one. Or Tanzania. No, I don't. These are an artisan from Toronto. The guy hand makes them. He's insane. The guy's he's Moroccan. He looks like a rock star, but he's like an artisan jeweler, and he's just like, he's the dopest. Anyways, final messages. Even though I just feel like we're beating a dead horse with this message. We got what needed to get out this week. Yeah, I'm seeing something. Collective, it's the same message. You're gonna understand why your patience was necessary. You're gonna see the benefits of trusting the universe when you know that the universe works with you, right? So when you're trying to do something and you're getting all this pushback, try to look at why. It could be the energy you're cultivating it in. Remember, the universe isn't telling you no, ever. It's either telling you not now, it's either not now, yes, or there's something better. It's never telling you no. There's always possibilities. Remember, another law of the universe. Whatever the demand is, there's 3 times the supply. You guys are asking for a soulmate. There's like 2 more of them. Everybody wants their twin flame until they get it. Like a lot of people aren't prepared to face themselves fully like that. Because if you want your twin flame, you can have it too. Again, it's more than 144,000. But I'll be honest with you, most of us at any given time don't want our twin. We can barely deal with ourselves. You want the person who's literally mirroring everything to you about yourself? You really want that? When most of you guys are projecting yourself and gaslighting and blaming everybody else for your own projections, you really want somebody to come in and be like, it's you, and there's no other way you can see it differently? No? I don't know. If you're ready for that, you'd have to really... Petunia! Petunia! It's fucking Petunia. That's exactly that bitch. I love our inside jokes. I just love us. It's so... I love it here. Anyways, I do, but I'm hot, I'm sweating, and I'm gonna have to shower all over again if I don't wrap this up soon. So let's get into the oracle. Hey, Alana. I was gonna say Rashad again. Hey, Sydney. I had to bring her back for the one time. She's a legend. Don't be messaging me. Whoever messaged me who's watching me, come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you still doing it? Hostilities, conflict, and unrest. Shout out to Patreon gang. Remember when I had the dream about the Black Panther? So I had this reoccurring dream of this Black Panther, and in the dream it felt like a nightmare. I'd run, I'd see the Black Panther, I'd freak the fuck out, I'd run. It was just like this. I swear to God, except for this wasn't me yet. I was losing my shit. And then the last time I had this dream, I stopped and I looked at the panther, and the panther looked so sad that I was running away from it. And then it like walked away, and I just felt like wanting to chase the panther. And then I woke up. I'll never forget that dream. And literally, here it is, hostilities. So let's read that. Let's see what that's all about. Hostilities. You will meet again soon. Well, let's hope I handle it better this time than I did the last time. Okay. The card right before hostilities is setting boundaries, which I just thought was interesting and should be acknowledged. Okay, hostilities, conflict, unrest. The priestess in this card kneels next to a Black Panther with her arms raised to the moon, drawing on the power of the light she holds in her hands. The panther is growling, baring its teeth in fierce protection, warning any intruders to beware. Shout out Sparta. That's my boy. He doesn't leave me. Anyways, I don't know if that's... Anyway. There may be a person or situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way, or perhaps something coming in the near future might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your resources and turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy or your sense of power. There may be a family member, a co-worker, or a draining obligation that has taken its toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it's finally time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. This choice may cause others to be upset or even hostile. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in, but that old unhealthy pattern must be resisted. We talked about this energy in this reading for sure. So if you're just catching it now, and this is the first time we've touched on this energy in this reading, go back because we did touch on it before. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in, but the old unhealthy pattern must be resisted. You don't have to give in to the habits of fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf. Be brave in the face of confrontation and know that you are capable of seeing it through to the other side. You have the fierce determination and strength of the panther within you, and the light of divine assistance is always on hand. Affirmation: I am strong, I am resourceful in any situation. I believe in myself and in my ability to take charge. That was the first initial step. People ready to take the initial step. To be the change agent. Bomb, bomb. Bop, bop, bop. All right. Anyways, I love you guys, okay? I enjoy tapping in with you guys, and these energies are getting me on my little routine, and it's good. This is good for me too. Coming back more regularly and committing back to tapping into these energies. I need them too. Okay? I love you guys. Have a great week, okay? Hope you can have shower and relax, boo. I am. I'm hungry now. I'm gonna go get food. All right? Ciao.